Mm.
And we're back. We're back. New Game Plus Productions podcast, formerly known as Drunk Ass Gaming. I'm working on my radio guy voice,
Is that what you're doing?
and we're back. The Saratoga horse races. I know what you did last summer, coming up around the turn. You ever bet on a horse race
Nah,
before?
fuck that.
Those horses that they're all named like Elon Musk, like SpaceX rockets.
Like fucking Jupiter 5.
No, no. I mean, no. He gives all his rockets weird names like "I'll never stop loving you" or "I'll always be there for you." But it's the same, like the same kind of names of horses. Like, it's never just like Jackson, like Jackson Mule or whatever. It's always like Friday the 13th, Part 7. Freddy comes to Manhattan, is coming around the bend pretty fast.
No, that's fucked up.
And there's always like
That's
20 of them. That guy could say anything you want. He could be like, uh. Looks like my whore wife Candace is coming up around the pike here, taking the lead.
And you know what's crazy about it? And then somebody would be like, put money on Dogecoin, which is now on a fucking steady decline.
You invest into that?
Nah, fuck that. I'm watching people around me invest in it, and then I'm watching them rip their hair out and cry blood.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you shouldn't have mortgaged out your fifth fucking house and trying to get into this Elon Musk thing.
Well, listen,
And
man,
all
it's
he has
it's
to
high risk, high risk,
high
high return.
gain.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Unless you think you're gonna coast it and it's gonna fucking come through. It went from 4 cents to 60 cents, and then if you didn't have the sense, no pun intended, to be like, yo, I might want to get dump this fucking stock. And then all of a sudden, guess where you're at? Fucking Shit's Creek.
Didn't it tank right after his SNL appearance too?
Uh-huh. Isn't that weird? It's
Did
weird
you
that
watch any of those videos?
no,
I heard
I
they
can't handle it.
suck.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I heard a lot of people bitching about it.
But then my dad was like, I actually thought they were pretty funny, but I don't think he hasn't watched SNL in like 15 years. He just likes Elon
Um,
Musk. I'm like, dude, I think you
um,
just like Elon Musk. I don't think you actually. I don't know if you really
yeah,
enjoyed that episode.
yeah, that episode probably you didn't like it. Telling people, yeah, nah, fuck that. He's a weird looking bazillionaire.
Yeah, he's
I
not.
guess
I
he's
mean,
not
I mean,
camera friendly.
yeah. When I mean, none of them are. It's not like Bill Gates is out there like picking up checks. Well, actually now he is because apparently he's newly
I
single.
heard.
Yeah, Melinda Gates is like skirt. I'll take that. I'll take that 50%.
Yeah, give me
I'll
that
get out of there.
50. Yeah, well, Bill Gates is doing his thing, you know.
Joke's on you, Melinda. You signed a prenup is coming up along the bend.
Yeah, and I'm sure that the fucking prenup isn't anything that's not good. Like, oh, I'm sorry, you get instead of all 30 of my yachts, you're getting fucking 4 of them. Good
Yeah,
for you.
you get all our investments in cryptocurrency.
Yeah, probably.
I get the yachts. You get all your Zika virus mosquitoes. You get to keep those.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And all the stuff we're trying to do in schools and shit.
I mean, how do you not keep that woman happy? Like, if he's the richest man in the world, he's out there, he's saving the world. He invented computers, I think. Uh, he's off doing experiments on black people in Africa, and you can't even make that woman happy, huh?
Sometimes when you're not slinging the old penis.
Maybe that's what it
Doesn't
was.
matter. Maybe. Could
Because
be it.
if you're the richest man in the world, if you're impotent, it
Doesn't mean nothing.
doesn't make a lick of difference.
A lick of difference. What a
But
good word pun.
what I yeah what I what I heard was that things started going downhill. She started consulting a divorce lawyer after I guess Bill Gates got wrapped up in the whole like Jeffrey Epstein thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, hold on, let me look that up. All right, guys, first
He
video of
was
the day.
going into the old shoelace farm.
Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, he was like
I
one of
don't
those.
high roller Epsteinites.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me see if I can share. See
Oh,
if that works.
get into that stream.
Yeah, Bill Gates met with Jeffrey Epstein many times despite his past. So I think it was like even after he had been accused and maybe even convicted of like doing some weird shit with children. Because Jeffrey's thing was he would when he's living in like whatever like somewhere in Florida, he would like reach out to these like high school girls and pay them massive amounts of money to come give them massages, and then when they were there, he tried to pressure them into doing more. He did that like a dozen times, and he would have the girls like recruit friends to come do the same service, and eventually the police caught on to it, so he was convicted, and I think he started hanging out with Bill Gates after
After
that
the
conviction.
fact. So he's like, "Yeah, Bill, I just wanna
Like,
let you
listen,
know,
listen,
I'm
buddy, we
being
all make a lot of
convicted."
mistakes. You know, we all have our ups and downs. You know, you pay a couple 12-year-olds to give you a massage. You know,
Just snip a
one thing
couple
leads to
feet,
another. You know, they recruit some friends. All of a sudden, you're orchestrating a child sex ring. You know,
and then Hillary
water
is
water under
just
the bridge.
Hillary's all upset at me.
So, employees of Mr. Gates Foundation also paid multiple visits to Mr. Epstein's mansion.
God damn.
Epstein spoke with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Yeah, so his thing was he was just like the money bag. But I mean, like you could probably
What do
find
you do?
I mean, you can find Epstein taking a picture or like hanging out with just about every notable rich person,
Yeah, so
like
it's not like
because that was his,
doesn't
he was Mr. Moneybags, and he would always kind of like I think that was his thing is he would like flirt the idea like oh yeah maybe I'll throw a couple billion towards your like whatever thing that you're passionate about right now just to get in the
yeah.
room, and then I think when he got in the room he'd be like you like
So by
massages.
the way,
Let me ask you
you
something,
like
Bill. You like small hands and massages? Well, let me tell you something.
and do you like not having to fly to Thailand for this, Mr. Gates? That's crazy,
What if I
dude.
told you we didn't have to outsource those jobs?
What if I went
What if we could do this domestically?
it'll save you millions in the backlog. Yikes, man.
What if I
That's
told you
fucking
this was tax exempt? This is writable. You could write this off your taxes. I'm gonna tell you something right now.
100%
You're gonna
write
want to keep
this
these
up.
transactions off the books.
Yeah, you don't wanna keep these on the books.
This is more under the table kind of under the table under the this is more of an under the towel kind of operation. If you catch my meaning. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Guys, we're back. Guys, welcome
Oh,
back to
man.
late night DAG.
Yeah,
Uh,
right, it's almost like that.
guys, welcome back to late night with CJ and West. Today we've got Bad Baby coming in. She's going to advise us on her policy on the war in Syria, and then
Yeah,
announce her candidacy for president.
funny story out all the crazy news in the world, like CDC listening up on the guidelines for the mask if you've been inoculated with the old tracking bug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get it? Have you gotten it yet?
Oh yeah. 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 I don't care.
I'm holding
As
out
long as
strong.
I'm as long as not 10 years from now there's a commercial that's like so did you receive one of these COVID shots at the beginning? You're entitled to $1 million lawsuit with us because you grew a dick out of your
I
penis.
mean, if you get a class action payout out of this, I mean, first off, could you imagine? Well, no. I mean,
Could you imagine?
a big part of this thing was that if you didn't drop dead in like the first 10 minutes of them shooting you up, then the
Yeah, you're
government's like
good.
totally exempt from any kind of legal liability. So
Yo, yeah,
if there is any kind of long term effects, you're going to be on your own.
yeah. Eh, I did it. I
I
did
think,
it to do.
yeah. Listen, I don't know if I don't know if the world needs us weighing in on our vaccine opinions or whatever, but I think it was the right decision for them.
Yeah,
And
you
I
know,
may or may
yeah.
not get it. I mean, if I walk into a needle, I'm not going to be that upset about it, but I'm not like
You're not gonna
totally
go out your way. You're not gonna wait in the lines.
yeah.
Well,
Because
that's
I feel like I'm honing in on something here with this Jeffrey Epstein conspiracy theory and its connection to Bill Gates, and I don't want to jeopardize. I don't want to jeopardize that because next thing you know, I get vaccinated, and I just I'm like
turns out that
I think Bill's totally innocent.
yeah, that microchip he's implanted in that drink, right?
Yeah, I hate Apple laptops. I'm gonna sell off my Apple stock and invest heavily in Windows.
Windows now. I'm done. I know. Those are the problems of what is it, a white boy summer?
All right, guys, what's the
Always
timer?
getting up
12. All right, we're 12 minutes
12.
in. CJ finally, that's how long he could go without
I
referencing the
gotta
last
crack.
episode.
I gotta crack it in there, man.
All right, guys, reset the timer. See how long it's going to take him to make a Big Dogs reference.
Oh man, did you buy the shirt? You at least had to have bought the shirt.
I will buy the shirt. I didn't buy it
You
yet.
have to buy the shirt. So it'll just be a surprise for everybody,
Then I
especially
got to
the
stay.
girl.
Listen, inflation, it's going up. Gas prices are going up. Dude, do you
Yo,
know the cost of lumber has doubled? I can't be spending money. What if I need to buy lumber?
what if you gotta do that? Yo, yeah. Well, did you see some of these Florida people that are fucking filling totes full of gasoline and shit?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Do you know that gasoline's gonna eat through that tote and it's just gonna go in the back and maybe you're gonna be puffing on your meth pipe or whatever and then just gone. Fucking a fiery flame.
That's the best. And I also saw pictures of people loading up like trash bags, just like clear through plastic trash bags full of gasoline. And you know they're just like smoking like a chimney on the way back home too. Just like
Yo,
action out the window.
oh man. It's crazy. That is insane that a pipeline like that they were that insecure with their security that they could just get fucking slammed, dude. You'd think
Yeah,
that'd be the first thing we'd be looking at.
I haven't. Well, we can look that up too. I don't know what there is to look at though. You know, I don't know that much about it other than like an oil pipeline got hacked and they like what do they like turn the faucet off? Like how does it stop the oil?
Essentially, what they did is they hijacked the computers that control basically the pumps and all that shit. So then,
How the fuck do these 4chan nerds even know how to do that kind of thing?
huh? Well, it was out. I guess it was out in. I feel like it was like Europe or somewhere, and they were like, "Yeah, you're either going to pay us, or we're going to shut down your major pipeline in the United States." And they're like, "Oh, we don't do anything with terrorism." And then they're like, "We're fine. We're going to get through it." And then all of a sudden, this Colonial pipeline line, they're like, yeah, we're going to pay that 5 million in crypto so we can get
So
our
what? So they did pay it? You're
they
kidding me.
fucking did pay it,
You're
dude.
fucking kidding me. They gave in to
Yeah,
these guys?
they gave into it. That's what
No
happens
way.
because these people had such a fucking they just grabbed the dicks of all the stockholders and just fucking wrenched down on it, dude.
After a devastating and deeply embarrassing cyber attack, you gotta love when they like link loaded phrases like that.
The Colonial Pipeline. Yeah, dude. So in other words, we fucking were like, oh, our security sucks. Let's let this in.
I mean, like, there's not like a manual like backup you can. I mean, I guess not, right?
I
Because
don't know.
at some point, there has to be some electronic component to. I mean, it's not like a straw that's like funneling oil to the rest of the population. But Jesus
No,
Christ,
but yeah.
you think there'd be
But if
like
you're
like
stopping
an
it,
offline backup system or like something they could switch over? Like even if
so
the online system is compromised, they can switch over to like an offline system just to keep the pipes flowing.
just a couple of guys on a fucking one of those hand pumps just pumping away.
And like that's crazy. Like how is it even connected to the internet? Or like why would it even be connected to the internet in the first place?
Who knows?
So who I wonder who this dark side is. Is it like Darkwing Duck?
Maybe.
If he was an actor?
Darkseid, is it the guy that fights Superman?
Let's
Is that who
get
it is?
dangerous.
Darkwing
No, you know
Duck.
Darkwing Duck. Don't act like you don't know who Darkwing
Yeah,
Duck. Don't
I
act like
do. No.
don't try to big time Darkwing Duck. You know exactly who Darkwing Duck is.
Dude, if that's who's doing it, then more power to him.
Well, he's a good guy, right? So he wouldn't be doing this. But it
He
is
is a
hilarious.
good guy.
It is hilarious to think this is the guy behind the Colonial pipeline hack. He just got $5 million. That's a pretty big payday.
That's a huge payday for just somebody fucking just popping in some shit in their computer and calling it good. Ah, shame on us. Shame on the people that didn't have anything. They did have backups, so I was reading that there were backups to this, but the backups were running super fucking slow. So
Mm-hmm.
because of that, they were like, there was going to be these issues of getting the gas to them.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
fucking
this is why we should
bananas.
all this is why we should all have electric cars. Like they had that one lady come out and be like, well, you know, maybe if you're driving electric cars, this wouldn't be an issue. It's like, lady,
Yeah, you gas
I don't got
guzzling.
$60,000 to drop on a Tesla right now, lady.
Not
Let's
yet.
flip the switch. Let's get it going.
Yeah, let's give me a good rebate for this. Where's my rebate? I'll
Yeah, where's
gladly
my?
trade in my car
I want my
for a
Biden car.
fucking. Yeah,
Obama
I
gave
will
me a phone.
gladly
I
do
want
it.
Biden to give me a car now.
Yeah, Biden's giving away free money. He could at least get me an electric fucking scooter.
Yeah, dude. You already gave me what, $2,000 for no reason? You might as well fuck it,
You
man.
might as well throw in a Tesla in
Yeah, just
there.
throwing. I'll take a Prius, dude. If it's free, I'll take a Prius. I don't give a shit.
Elon Musk is like, yep, come on, Biden cars.
Take him. My stock's worth shit now after my Asperger's flop on SNL. I'll
SNL.
take whatever good PR I can get.
Did he really do an Asperger's skit on SNL?
Yeah, I don't think he did an Asperger's skit, but he revealed himself to have Asperger's in some way.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, let's see.
Did not know that. And it's just Elon Musk making Asperger's. Oh yeah, I heard there's a Wario skit on there. Fuck.
Yeah, like
Now
Wario
to
goes
Elon Musk. He's making headlines while hosting Saturday Night Live over the weekend, revealing that he has Asperger's syndrome, while also
Now that's a
making
funny
joke
phrase.
that may have moved markets. Eva Pilgrim has more.
You tell me they putting athletes in burgers now?
Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, Michael. When Elon Musk, the multi-billionaire owner of companies like Tesla, speaks, people listen. But this time, it may not be what they wanted to hear.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Why? Why would that
Just comes
matter?
out, everyone, I basically have no idea what I'm talking
making
about.
his late-night debut, hosting Saturday Night Live, the tech giant poking fun at himself and his sometimes controversial persona.
I reinvented electric cars and I'm sending people to Mars in a rocket ship.
Oh, this is awful.
Did you think I was also going to be a chill, normal dude?
And also making a personal revelation.
I'm actually making history tonight as the first person with Asperger's to host SNL. Or at least the first to admit it. So I won't make a lot of eye contact with the cast tonight.
And while the Tesla and SpaceX founder landed some jokes,
He's just reading his cue cards. That's what
his
he's
comments on crypto.
See, there was a room for a joke there because SNL cast never makes eye contact because they're always reading their shit off cue cards.
I know, you know, and
There's
that's
room for a
why-
joke there, and it wasn't made. And if I was in the writing room, I would have been there to make that.
to make that joke.
Cryptocurrency moved the market, but some investors weren't laughing.
Thank you, Michael.
Well, now-
the Doge father.
Musk's cheerleading has fueled a meteoric drive for the cryptocurrency that once started as a joke that then rose over 23,000%.
Look at that shit.
And then
What
went
is it,
back to a
man?
joke.
I keep telling you, it's a cryptocurrency you can trade for conventional money.
Oh, so it's a hustle.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Why didn't you say that, man?
Up, and that's
Bitcoin
what
down
tanked
roughly
it.
36% by the end of the show.
Look at
possibly
that.
drawing
Whoopsies.
attention
Do
from
you
federal
see
regulators.
that? He's
Well,
already
yeah,
like,
history of running afoul of the SEC
He's not
because
wrong,
of his
and it
tweets,
is a
because
hustle.
of the things he said about financial investments in the past.
oh fuck yeah, it is.
What is the SEC
Super
gonna do
hustle,
here? I
man.
mean,
Like, are
he's
you
making
kidding me?
jokes. He
Like,
was
you're
literally on a-
literally telling like people, and that's how stupid people are, and that's how I'm gonna start this conversation, that we're investing in what I like to call ghost money, because you have
Which sounds a lot
the
cooler than it is.
it super would be cool if it was fucking free floating ghost money. But like you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this to pay off this, and then you're gonna pretend like this is real money. Here it is, and then that person's like, oh, but it is real money. It's bananas.
I mean,
Just
all money is a game, right? Like
yeah.
if you decide to like invest in any kind of currency, you're investing into a game. Like the U.S. dollar is a game. The British
Mhm.
pound is like a game. Where like and Bitcoin and Dogecoin and stuff. It's like this is a different game, and it's like so you just have to make the decision. Like, what game do you want to play? Do you want to play the American dollar game, which
Or-
you know, love it or hate it, you kind of understand how that game's played, who like the big players are, who's at the top, who's at the bottom. With Dogecoin and like all these cryptocurrencies and stuff, like the appeal is like, well now you can play a different game, except it's like neckbeards at the top instead of like you know JP Morgan and whatever whatever these like huge banking companies. Instead of
Golden
at the top is
Sachs.
like Elon Musk and that guy who called you the N word in League of Legends. They get to be at the top of this
That's crazy
of this
talk.
pyramid.
Of this pyramid scheme. Yo,
I mean, people like, as much as people might be upset with the American, they're never going to trust any cryptocurrency to the extent that they trust a dollar. But I still think there's a lot of room for it to grow because it's
yeah,
a form of currency that the government can't fuck around with.
yeah.
So there would be some appeal for that. But if you can't use it
I
to buy
think
anything,
no,
what does
you
it
can't
matter?
use it to buy
And
anything.
it's super volatile. I put a little money in Bitcoin, and it's just been like,
And you're like, yeah, okay, and then that's it. And then if you can catch it at the right wave, my thing is so this is what we do, West. We are going to make the drunk ass coin,
yeah.
which if all our viewers that watch, all 5 of them, if they would like to invest in this, send me direct money to our
Just drop a
our
Venmo. Just send me money to
PayPal,
my Venmo.
Venmo.
Don't worry about. We'll handle the processing. That's the appeal. Is that there's
That's
no
the appeal.
blockchain. CJ and I are the blockchain. So you send us money, we handle all the transactions. We do transactions with, you know, Steam. We do transactions with GameStop. We do transactions with Target and Walmart and Best Buy. With the money that you send to us, and we will keep the receipts. And
We will and
send them
show
to
you.
upon request, so you can see where your money's being used.
And just the matter of fact is that it'll go back, and what you're going to get out of it is crazier content.
Yeah.
There it is. See, it almost fucking works right around. Could you imagine if somebody was like, "Yeah, dude, I'll invest $100." Okay, cool. Invest it
Yeah, I mean,
right into my pocket.
listen, man, there's a scam in here somewhere. We just got to figure it out.
We just gotta exploit it.
We got these fucking rubes by the balls, and I'm ready
These
to squeeze.
rooms.
I'm ready to
I'm ready to
squeeze.
squeeze them like Florida's own OJ.
All right then. And then, the backup plan is we start our OnlyFans account.
There we go. I think that's probably we'll probably have a better shot. Start making those gains.
Yeah.
Although I will say, taking a look at what we have in there, I've been watching our YouTube analytics, and that YouPorn episode that you shot,
Dude,
that gets like 22 views. Dude, that gets 22 views like in 48 hours. It just keeps rolling, dude.
Why do we think that is?
I wonder, is it because you put a scantily dressed woman on the cover? Because and you talked about pornography. It was like every freckled child in their mother's basement at the ripe old age of 35 is like, ooh, what's gonna talk about you porn now?
Well, it's crazy how well that kind of stuff does on YouTube when it's like it's so easy. Like there is like an infinite number of porn at the end of your fingertips. Like there's too many porn websites. Like you'll never see. I mean, porn was like a novelty when I was a kid because it was like hard to find unless you got like HBO. Like that's when that's when I first saw it. Is like that glorious time period when your parents switch from like DirecTV to cable or back the other way, and so you get like whatever a month of like HBO and Cinemax, and then you catch it after midnight.
And you're just waiting.
You might see softcore interracial pornography that'll just blow your socks off.
And you're just like in that prepubescent boy. You're like, oh yeah. Like, hey guys, let's come over. My parents got HBO. Like, I know at like 2:30, that's the witching hour. It gets done with that one movie at midnight. 2:30, we're watching Cash Cab Confessions or whatever. Confessions of a Cab Driver. And
yeah, they had a lot of shows like that, like the pseudo porn stuff, which is like just women talking about like sex stuff. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm like an adult right now. This is awesome.
This is it.
My feet just dangling off the couch. Like, yeah, I'm basically like 40. I know what these girls are talking about.
Dude, they definitely fellatio? Yeah, I had that for dinner the other night.
Is that your friend's? Is that your black girl's friend's name? Who's fellatio?
It's like the young innocent children that are in there, and then you get like adult people like us.
Yeah.
That's like, yo, I sometimes just like to watch Brazilian fart porn. That's what the move is.
Well, that's
and
that's where I'm at now personally. Because
now,
so that was back then, right? There's just all this like novelty. I also like Bunny Ranch. You ever catch that show?
Oh yeah, Bunny Ranch. Yeah,
I was talking about that with someone the other day. Anyways, but now it's like you can literally watch like whatever you want. There's an infinite number. If you can get to YouTube, you can get to
on your fingertips
porn sites. So it's like why does like cleavage do so well on? I mean, I get it, but it's like if you're horny and you want to see a pair of tits, just like go to like Pornhub. Or
You
something.
porn. Yeah,
you
Pornhub.
don't need to
Make it
scour
out.
YouTube for like like a pair
Some
of tits.
tits. Yeah, right,
Yeah.
exactly. And that's the thing about it. Isn't it weird? Like it just it goes that route. That cracks me up.
Yeah.
That's the highest video. If you want to see good content, watch the Mario Kart episode. West isn't addressing that. That's just like seeing them
Oh, that's
them
funny.
big old
I
ones.
was just thinking about that episode today because they were talking about like comedians that wear dresses on this thing, and I'm like, oh, I've done that before.
I've done
a
this.
number of times.
I've made this. Moved on. But
Yeah, I did
that's the
that.
point.
Everyone's got to do it at some point. CJ, your turn will come up eventually. Yeah, but so
Yeah,
that
right.
Pornhub episode, if you look at the analytics, it gets tons of views, but like the watch time, it's like they log in, immediately see that it's like they see my face
You.
instead of a hot woman, and then like the number of views is just like
It's like
like I think
it's like
the average view time on that video is like 20 seconds.
at least 20 seconds. I know it's crazy. It's just that makes me. It just makes me laugh. I can't even think
I mean,
about
do you
it.
think? Do you think? Hold
It's
on.
got to be like 12-year-old kids. It has to be 12-year-old kids that are like, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Do you think we can like trick? Listen, I mean, this is how we're gonna butter our bread. Do you think we? Hold on.
You might as well slap on each one of these podcast episodes just the craziest looking thing you can.
I wonder if we could like trick people into thinking that we have a third host on the show that's a hot woman.
Oh, is that what you're gonna do? Just put like somebody streaming out. Make sure it's nobody important, because then all of a sudden we're gonna have like fucking have to pay a royalty to something.
Guys, welcome back to the New Game Plus Productions. It's here with me, West, or me, us. Oh boy, wow, I'm real distracted right now. Just hanging out here with our co-host, this girl.
What's her
just doing
name?
her thing.
Aubrey?
Yeah, this is actually my girlfriend. This is
Hey,
my girlfriend,
really quick.
Candace.
I'm curious.
what's going on?
What's happening in the Middle East?
Ma'am, what's your are you supporting of the two-state solution, ma'am?
You can see like a line up
Oh.
here, like
This is also my
do you-
girlfriend.
pushed up like that.
These are all your girlfriends. Do you
that's
see
interesting.
though? Like now we have
really
just
close
you
to
have
the
just made this one
and
of our
this is the
highest
line
popular
here.
videos. All you
But-
gotta do is pop this in and then just be like,
My
cut
nose
to
is
the
pushed up,
chase.
like-
Here's a
You guys, just skip it. Like this will be the
30 minutes in.
thumbnail. That should be the thumbnail for this video.
look in the
Just
same
like a
place.
huge pair of tits.
If I push my bra down,
I guess
Just
my-
watch our
I do
channel.
not push her bra.
or like an angry cat. I guess that's what's crazy. So here's where my issue is with this, right? Like my issue with this is now it's not about gaming anymore. Now it's about
Yes,
like
do
if
not
I
include
had my
the
balls
thumbs up,
hanging out,
okay?
like
Yeah.
am I going to get more views? Hell no, I'm not. People are going to shy away from that.
I mean, don't knock
because
the
they're just
Patriot.
not smooth
You
as
don't- first off,
eggs.
you don't know that for a fact.
I don't. You're
We've
right.
tried a lot of things on this channel. Going literally balls to the wall is
Very much, DJ Lab.
we call that the nuclear
Wow.
option. We have not
Thank you.
deployed that yet.
And I guess my issue is
This is
like,
the best. This is the best gimmick right here. The girl's like, "Give me money and I'll write your name on this thing behind me." And they got this like fat ass, so then when they bend over to write the thing, all the
I was
12-year-olds are
saying
like,
the same. That I
"This is fucking awesome."
dude,
I don't know what's happening.
for real.
Ma'am, all right, thanks for joining us, ma'am. What's your opinion on
Profession?
the Colonial pipeline crisis?
Dude, like for real. This is
Ma'am,
just
excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Would you have paid the
Can you,
$5 million bribe to the terrorist? Would you have done that?
do one
Is
more
that
push up
negotiating
to
with
tell me
terrorists?
yes.
Do one push up if you want to date me, and two if you want to marry me forever. Oh, perfect. Okay.
That just to me, this is like
Who is that?
this is like the
Who
craziest.
the fuck
Who's
is that?
guy?
Get him out of here. Get that motherfucker out of here right now. Don't you
Like,
do
for real.
fucking push-ups
Look
with my
at-
girlfriend, you
and
motherfucker.
then take a look. And then take a look at the donations. Look at the donations on this. Like for real.
how
this
much
is
is
why.
she getting? Who would be like, oh, here's $10 to But how fucking sad can you be?
So this is why I'm angry, and you can cut this off now because now I'm gonna get into a rant, and this is gonna be way better. Woo.
I mean, we can just keep it on this. It's not hurting anyone.
So my rant about this is the fact that like people that do Twitch, right? Like
Yeah.
you get people that are trying to be entertaining like us. And I'm not saying that these like any of these girls aren't entertaining like in their own way, but the thing is though is that they're using sex appeal in order to sell something, right?
Yeah.
Like and to me, I feel like we have comedy gold. I'm just going to wear Daisy Dukes around here and I'm hey, really quick, hold on one second. I dropped something here. Ooh, my leg.
Are you wearing
Like,
knee-high? Are you wearing knee-high socks right now?
hell yeah, I am.
Dude,
Oh, let me go get this. Whoa.
You're dressed like Kevin Smith right now, dude.
Dude, I love this Kevin Smith outfit. Baggy shirt. Dude,
We
if this
gotta
was
get
a Jersey Beaver.
maybe we'll do a thing. We'll get like one of those little draw boards behind you, and then every time we get a new subscriber, you can like write their name on the board.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it the smart way. I'm gonna be like, done. There it is, bud.
Here's my opinion on this with the whole like titty streamer thing. Like the guys that are watching this chick right now, if she were to like vanish off the face of the earth, if she got like banned from YouTube or Twitch or whatever, these people wouldn't just like come and watch us by and large. I mean, they would either move to a much larger streamer, like a much more popular streamer, or much more popular YouTuber, or they just go watch like some other like pseudo pornography thing on YouTube. And if what you're doing is so low talent that you could just be replaced by somebody doing the exact same thing with their titties out, then you really need to like assess what your competitive differentiator is and try to put like a little bit more effort into the
Fun
skill.
into it, right?
Yeah.
At least give me some comedy. And then this goes back to the conversation we just had. If you really want to see it, there's YouPorn, there's
Right.
Pornhub.
All right, so that's what I don't understand about this is like
Plug
why
it.
watch this and pay money for this when you can just go
Get
watch like
anything else.
just the worst pornography in the world.
What is
just the most? What the
Look
fuck
at this
is
guy.
happening?
What is that?
Guys, this is our reggae band. that's let's see, that's Smooth Joe there. That's
Smooth Joe.
That's Two Nut Larry on the trombone there.
Two Left Nut Larry, you gotta get it right.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans, you'll find out what we call him, Two Nut.
Bubba, and that's it. This is just it. What is Wes? I feel like we are getting into now the craziest stuff.
This is on YouTube, so this should be all fine.
And this is all fine. I'm just waiting for these people to come back on us and be like, yo, those people at New Game Plus Productions, they're against us making money. And I'm not saying I'm not against it.
I'm just saying I don't understand.
I don't understand it.
How you're making money necessarily.
Exactly. It scares me.
Now listen, if our show, if you found two people that just had the same on-screen chemistry and made the same kind of jokes or whatever and blah blah blah, like whatever makes us unique in the landscape of YouTube is really distracting. If you had that exact same thing, but then like we both had like a rocking pair of tits, like that's a better show. That's objectively a better show. But
I'm telling you.
But if what you're doing is so low talent that you can get replaced by this, then let's like whatever. You go back to college or something, dude. I don't know.
Yeah. Like that's it. Make room for people that wanna like entertain. Like I wanna entertain people. And to me this is just a quick dollar, right? Like unfortunately. And I'm not saying maybe some of them are talented and that's it, you know? Maybe some of them are really good at games. I've seen some gamer people that I'm like, yo, you guys would whoop my ass in a video game. And I've been playing for a while. I guess I'm gonna do Just Dance. That's my next Let's Play. Is just me doing Just Dance.
I mean, we gotta get our sex appeal figured out here. Again,
I gotta figure it out.
Listen, YouTube Analytics has made it abundantly clear that 1.666 repeating percentage of our audience identifies as a cisgendered woman, and I fully expect to capitalize on that.
I know. I hope we haven't lost anybody since our Sean Connery incident.
I felt like we fully condemned what Sean Connery said. Did we? I can't remember. It was funny. But if you laughed at it, then that's
but it's there. I'm just like, it's crazy. It's crazy talk. But Good for you guys. Good for you guys being able to capitalize on something. I do applaud you in that that regard.
Here at Drunk
And
Ass Gaming, now New Game Plus Productions podcast, we are a sex positive community, and we fully support women showing their tits.
doing their thing, I
Because
guess.
that's,
Making
guys,
money.
that's what a
Making it up.
feminist is. And if you got a problem with that, maybe need to reassess your own priorities. If you're gonna get pissed at a woman showing her breasts,
You don't need none of it.
then you don't need none of it.
You don't need none of it.
You know,
Wait.
and if you don't deserve us, if you don't like us without tits, then you don't deserve us with
You
our
don't
balls
deserve
out.
us. That's it. That's right. If you can't be on the porch, get the
Oh,
fuck
here we
off
go.
of it,
All
or
right, look,
whatever you
35 minutes in, CJ finally it had to come out. It was like that meme of the kid with the cranial vein going, just like CJ waiting to make a reference from the last podcast.
I will tell you, I was telling people that I've never laughed that hard in my whole, in like a while. So
Good. Did you
good for you,
oversell it?
West.
Guys, there's a joke. Guys, there's a joke in the last podcast it'll blow
That'll
your
just
socks up.
blow your
you'll
fucking
find
mind.
Jesus.
You think that the the YouTube videos that West just put on was amazing? Then you would fucking mind blown.
Dude, there's a joke that's so funny. It's gonna David Blaine you, okay?
I don't even know.
You're gonna be screaming Cheez-Its at the end of this thing, let me tell you.
You might be floating on a block of ice.
Dude, you might be suspended in a latex suit over a pit of piranhas. Dude, that guy, it's like he's completely given up magic tricks, and he's like, I don't really care about magic anymore. I'm just gonna do like the craziest thing. I think his last trick was he just like floated up into the sky with a bunch of balloons. Am I thinking of the right guy, David Blaine?
Somebody shooting him with a fucking BB gun. I don't know. Are you thinking David Blaine or the guy from Up? Because that would be the guy I'm thinking of. He's floating a house.
Balloons. Did that motherfucker ever come back down? That's my question. Ascension. Well, hold on. This thing's like 3 hours long.
Of him just floating in the sky?
Yeah, apparently.
We're not going to do all 3 hours, but
I got the time. Here we go. So he sent this girl up first to test the atmosphere. She did not return, unfortunately. But you have to make sacrifices for science. It's got chapters. That's the intro. And then he's testing the balloons out. The payload.
The payload?
I don't know what that means. More balloon testing. I mean,
I
this is more of a
guess.
science experiment than anything else. Balloon piloting. Well, I mean, you're going to go up, and hopefully you don't come down too fast, and that's the basics of balloon piloting. Showed a guy a card trick. Physics girl. This is actually the girl from the first scene. She went interstellar and many years passed before she came back, and now she's an old lady. And she's telling David about that experience.
With her wavy hair.
Hypoxia is a new tabletop RPG game this is an ad read. You can ignore that. That's fucking, what is that? Jaden Smith?
Willow? Jaden Smith? One of
fuck is
those
he doing here?
Smiths?
It's like, no, man, I got this idea. What if you go up in the balloons and you just don't come back down? You know what I'm saying?
He's like, mind goddamn blown.
Dude, what if everyone's expecting you to come back down? What if you don't?
I hope you make it down.
What is up there?
What is God up there? What
God
is up there?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna give you my cell phone. You call me when you're up there.
Blowing the breathalyzer test. You're 98% drunk right now, David Blaine.
You're too drunk to. Yeah, he's gonna get pulled over by a cop up there.
That's also holding fucking blue and white
you're too
balloons.
intoxicated to be piloting a plane right now. Oh, there's MKBHD. Yeah, this is it's a YouTube original, so they're bringing out all the
stops.
Where he pays a visit to the Grand Canyon. And then
But I have some of that Voss water. What is the what?
Consults a Native American man to get blessings. People are gonna say that's racist, but he's literally blessing them right now. That's what's happening here.
That's what's happening.
The girl will soon be sacrificed
View the chapter and now the stream's paused.
Oops, sorry. I fixed it. And then off he goes. I mean, is this magic? Is this
Yeah, does
constitute
this
magic?
count? Is he just holding on to it? Is he not? Is he buckled in?
No, there's no way he's just cold gripping that thing. There's
Oh
no way.
man,
Can you imagine if his
there's the
hands,
magic
dude, if
into
your
it.
hands get a little sweaty?
Oh man. And you know how he'll come down? By just popping a balloon here and there. That's why he's over the Grand Canyon. Hopefully there's a giant water source. What if a fucking eagle just came rolling into that, or an airplane, and just fucking David Blaine, dead at the age of
some guy
50 years old.
some guy just flies his like drone into it.
What's the magic trick? Is he gonna...
Oh, you just dropped something? You mean to drop that?
Yeah, it looked like it was a burlap
It's
sack,
like,
a
okay,
bag.
well that was my hidden pigeon, so this whole thing's kind of tits up now.
Now it's just me
I'm
figuring
gonna
out
survive, but it's gonna be a lot less cool.
what the... This is the craziest thing ever. Like, for real, what do you think? What do you think is happening in his mind? He's like, yo, I wish I could get a chalupa right now.
It's like, yo, is
Oh,
Chipotle up
is
here?
his arm in like a sling? Is that what he's
he has to be
holding?
wearing a harness. There's no way he's not wearing a harness.
Yeah, he's wearing a harness. He has to be wearing a harness.
Like, can you imagine the liability of doing something like this? It's like, all right, I'm just gonna go to McDonald's real quick, guys. I'll be right back.
Yo, that bag he dropped was his bag of marijuana. Yo, he's got a parachute. He's all good. So
Oh,
even
is
if
that how
he's
it's
like,
going down?
even if he's like, you know what, I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Let's see the end of this. We gotta get to the end of this now, and just see him free fall, and then he's gonna turn into a bunch of dust, and that's how it's gonna be. I've been up here for 5 fucking hours.
I've been up here
My
3
ca-
days. I'm looking forward to coming back, seeing my wife again.
My catheter is full.
Yeah, I didn't think it was necessary to insert a catheter into me up here, but I'm getting a lot of use out of it now. So
I'm doing it now.
you know,
I got it.
hindsight's 2020, Rachel. So thanks for insisting on that.
Oh yeah, he's definitely harnessed though. If you take a look at that, he is 100% just on that one shoulder.
He's
And
in
I'm not
Class A.
saying
It says Class A airspace. What does that mean? Is that like grade A airspace? This is good stuff right up here. He's dude. He's pretty fucking high up right now.
he
really
is
up there.
super fucking high up there.
I mean, that's got to
Look
be
at the
like-
atmosphere. I bet you he is having trouble breathing. I feel like that would be a thing.
Oh, he's got to be like
Yep.
7,000 feet up at least right now. Yeah,
Fuck that noise.
I mean, that's the real worry, is that he would pass out and then he just floats up to, because eventually, when those balloons get up high enough, the atmosphere will
They
just
just
pop.
pop.
Yeah, but that's way above what I think he's capable of breathing at. So I think he would suffocate before he got up there.
Well, that's pretty
If
fucking
my
grim.
science is correct, but I'm not a scientist.
If my
I'm just a titty
hypothesis-
streamer, guys. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a sex icon, dude. He's like 8,000 feet up.
Yo, he is fucking super high up. Get ready to drop the fucking ball. How far do we go before he finally... I just want to see him just drop.
Yeah, I want to see him drop too. I do wonder if any like, do you think he just releases a bunch of pigeons in the air while he drops? It's like, oh, so is that the magic trick then?
No, because those fucking... Yeah, those pigeons up there would just implode. They'd be like, what the fuck? Oh, man, here it is. Oh, you're getting close. We're getting to the fun.
What's going on with it? Oh, I thought he was lighting up for a second. He was like breathing into something.
Oh, he's probably got like an apparatus. I bet you that's oxygen, man.
Like just
Yeah,
just gonna talk
real quick before I go. Look at how high he is, though. That's pretty crazy.
He's gonna set the world record for the longest vape trail. Just fucking take a huge hit. He falls down. Oh, he's dropping any second now.
He's dropping like that young, that young kid's balls.
He's dropping like that sweet young, like that Sweet Angel was dropping her ass in the last
That's what I
segment.
was gonna say. I'd see on kids' balls watching that segment.
Boy, man, she had a noisy thing in the back.
Noisy.
Yo, she got a noisy thing.
How do you like we went from that to David Blaine? That's fucking amazing. I won't lie to you. 24,000 feet.
That's literally cruising altitude.
Yo, that sucks.
Holy shit! Wow, he's up there.
Yo, good for you, David Blaine. He's like, all right, I'm getting ready. I gotta get down. I have to piss.
It's like, yeah, I gotta get out of here, guys.
How long do you think it took him to like actually float up there and shit? Like, I bet you that
I think
because it's
this
not
is.
like you're.
Well, I was gonna say I thought this was all live, but I guess no, there's no way, right? Because it has like different segments.
Yeah. Oh, is that him dropping? Oh, oh. He's like, my legs. I can't feel my legs anymore. Time to go.
It's like, oh, where's my cell phone? It's like, oh, he left it down here with your girlfriend. Oh, okay.
Look at him trying to rip the cord. Yikes. And I wonder what that is. Like C4? Is he gonna explode it out? And it'll be like you'll hear like the sound from CSI Miami. Blah! And it would just be him free falling with pigeons. Whoop.
So he waited until he hit 25,000.
You had to make that record, huh? How high or how? Because I would never skydive. I don't have that in me. How high do you think you go up before you jump out of a plane for skydiving?
I don't think you usually go up this high. I think this is technically what they call a halo jump, which is why I needed the breather. The breather, I think they usually drop them like around 10,000. Totally talking on my ass though. I don't know.
I don't know. Sounds good, man. And fucking he just drops.
So I think it's like a unique thing. I mean, there aren't like a whole lot of YouTubers doing this sort of thing, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Like in the military, I don't know if it's that height is that unique of a drop. But who knows? What the fuck do I know?
In their metal suits. I don't know. You'd think you'd be dropping. I bet you he's dropping for a couple minutes.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is all live. Oh,
There it is. Touchdown. Not the man I think I am at all. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a balloon man.
I'm a balloon man. And I'm coming down to get my cell phone back from my wife.
Who kept it on the ground? William Shatner, do that shit. Make that song a possibility. Yo, and look, he was running it like he's done this before.
He's happy. Well, good for him. Again, I don't know what part of this constitutes a magic trick.
It doesn't.
I'd be more impressed if he just like fell straight down, just plummeted into the ground. It looks like he died,
Blew up.
and then the little girl from before like
Rips a mask.
rips a mask off, and it was David Blaine the entire time.
The many-faced gods blessed him.
Oh yeah, you've been watching Game of Thrones, huh?
Man, yeah.
So are you rewatching it, or is this your first time getting through it?
So I just got through season, I think 4 or 5.
Oh wait, hold on. All right, we're back, guys. Welcome back to Game of Thrones talk.
Yep.
CJ.
The Thrones of Game.
So
yes,
you're watching it for the first time, or you're rewatching it?
Yeah, this is my first time.
Oh,
never watched it.
Well, you're real late to the party, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah. I did it on purpose. Yo, I was sick of listening to people be like, yo, that's the best show ever. Oh, you gotta watch it. And I'm like, nope, just because of that, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna hold off as far and as long as I can.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, something in me, I got HBO Max, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's watch a show. And I was like, all right. Started to watch it. First episode, I was like, all right, this is. Then the second episode, I was like, God damn. And then all of a sudden, like, now I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's...
So, wait, so how far in are you?
So, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it already, then I'm gonna spoil the fucking shit out of it. Jon Snow, I just watched him get stabbed to death.
Oh, you're pretty
Well,
far in then.
I don't know if he's dead. I don't know.
So is
It
that?
was the season finale.
Oh, so was that the season 4 finale?
Might have been 4 then.
Okay.
It was one of them. It went no, because season 4 was when Joffrey ate it. And I think it's season 5 finale
Yeah, okay, that
because
makes sense.
everybody's all pissed off. All the crows are pissed off because Jon Snow brought in all the crazy
wildlings or
people,
whatever.
the wildlings.
Yeah.
And it's like,
How are you
and then
liking it?
his little ward who watched his parents die stabs him at the end. I'm like, he's trying to save your asses, you little fuckers.
Yeah, John, he got
So,
done dirty that episode.
so yeah, I don't know. You can tell me, is he? Because I was going to look this shit up.
I'm not
It
gonna
was
tell you
going to
shit.
happen.
Just watch the next episode. Literally, just watch the next episode.
Okay, there we go.
It'll be fine. Everything's gonna be
Yo,
fine.
who's your favorite character?
Eddard Stark. He's OG season 1.
Oh, Ned.
R.I.P.
Go,
R.I.P. The realist.
go right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yo,
I was so
he
distraught.
gets,
I stopped watching after the first season because he was the only one that I liked. He was the only character that I was interested in, and I was excited to see him like navigate this cruel world. And then at the end of season 1, I'm like, I have no roots to this show anymore. And it took me like another 2-3 years before I could get back into it.
I'll tell you, it was good the way that they do that. Like, dude, it makes you really pissed. Like, you literally get pissed off at that whole fucking Lannister clan.
Yeah.
Except Tyrion. I like him. I like him a lot. So
yeah, I think
old Peter Dinklage, old Dink. I like him a lot.
So that's what my coworkers at the time were telling me. It was like, because I watched it, like, dude, Ned's gone, so it's like I have like no reason to watch the show. Like, what's the point? Like, who does the show like follow? Who becomes like the main characters? And he was like, if you like Tyrion, you'll like the rest of the show. If you like Jon Snow, you'll like the rest of the show. And if you like Khaleesi, then you'll like the rest of the show. I mean, those basically become like the 3 main focuses. So if you like those characters, then yeah, you're in for a good ride. And I like him too, just not as much as Ned.
Actually, my favorite, one of my favorite characters is Arya Stark.
Yeah,
And she's with the face or the no face god or whatever.
Mhm.
Some of that stuff, and I was like, what? That was the only thing that tripped me out about this one was like the one guy, whoever the main guy of that is, and I don't know his name, but the one she saved, where he fucking takes the poison because he's like a life for a life, and then the person drops, and then he's like, he David Blained her. That's what
Yeah.
he did. He fucking David
pulled a David
Blained her.
Blaine.
And then all of a sudden he's like, I'm behind you. What?
And he goes mind freaking there. He's like, what? Cheez-Its! Cheez-Its!
Jesus.
Cheez-Its!
And then all of a sudden, then she's ripping fucking face down there, and then her face comes up, and then she goes blind. I was like, well, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I thought her arc was cool right up until there's like 3 episodes where she's just like blind and getting like hit with sticks by people. It's like this is kind of rough and a little boring.
She's getting beat because she had to kill the one dude. Although she did that guy dirty, though, the guy that killed her sword master there at the very first season, where she fucking jumps up and stabs a dude in the left eye, and then takes him in the right, and then fucking gags him and is like, you know who I am? Like, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, she becomes
I heard a BA.
She's pretty badass.
Yeah. No, I like it. I like it.
She actually becomes a
It's
titty
good
streamer in
story.
the last season.
Probably. Turns out she just David Blaine's that one too.
Yeah, I think we're in for a good ride. People aren't thrilled with the last
season. I heard everybody hated it.
I didn't care for the last 2 seasons.
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I'm hoping.
I
like it.
Watch it, make your own opinion of it, and then we'll recap it. Still haven't seen Mortal Kombat yet. Hoping to get around to that at some point.
Shut the fuck up.
Guys,
You gotta get to that.
Stand by for that. How did you watch it?
HBO Max.
Yeah. So all right, I got to figure out. I thought I had an account, and my Roku is like not remembering who I am, and I can't remember who I am.
All
So it's a real
timers.
David Blaine type situation that we got going on here.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to see. I might just go to a theater and watch it by myself, like a sad man.
clown. It would be worth it in the theater. I would go see it in the theater. I almost want to, but I like it. It was a great movie. So
All right, I'll see it, and we'll talk
cool.
about that in the original.
Then yeah, because we still got like Eric who wants to hop into that commentary.
Oh yeah, maybe we should bring him in. We can do like a movie segment or something, and then
I
we can
think
bring him in for
so.
that. 'Cause we can also
Movie poop shoot.
we can also record that separately and just edit it, like splice it into an episode. You know?
Oh yeah, we could do that. Like at the end of one of ours.
Yeah.
I know we got some good content we still have on the back burner. I don't know, people don't
That's
know it,
yeah.
but we
I
got
gotta
gameplay on
yeah. I
a
got
couple
gameplay.
different games.
Yeah.
Yo, and speaking of gameplay, you know what I want to kind of play? I picked up on Steam Battlefront 2 and 1, I get the original remastered versions. Yo, I was playing online. I was like, yo, this game is amazing looking on a PC.
Battlefield 1 and 2, the original.
The original ones. Steam had them on a good sale. Yo, they're well worth it. And they have online play too. That might be an option later on down the
Oh, that's
road.
cool. I wouldn't mind checking that out. I'd be
Yo,
more
it's
interested in
fun.
Battlefield 2.
Do Battlefront 2?
Oh, Battlefront. Sorry, I thought you said Battlefield. You know, Battlefront. Yeah, Battlefront
Yeah,
is
yeah.
also cool though.
Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Pew,
Yeah.
pew, 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 pew.
You're dead, Vader. Do, 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 do. I was watching an episode of X-Files this morning. It was the guy who was a face shaped her, so he could change his face. And I guess he apparently they don't show it, but it's like established in exposition that the face shaper like turned himself into Luke Skywalker so he could rape his like high school sweetheart that would never wanted to sleep with him. Do you remember that episode?
As
She's
Mark Hamill, yeah.
And she's like, I'm pregnant. And he's talking to Mulder and Scully, and they're like, who's the dad? It's like, Luke Skywalker. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, he came and he had his lightsaber, and we made sweet love. And he was like humming the Star Wars theme. And then he left and never saw him again. And then later it turns out like, oh no, that's just like a guy that can like
shape his face.
David Blaine, yeah. It's once again, guys,
Just
David Blaine type
yeah.
situation. You know, David Blaine is a man of many feats. He changes faces,
can-
assassinates people, and Westeros. You know, he's flying up.
Yeah,
in
he's in
balloons and
Westeros.
dropping himself from high heights. Not sure how that constitutes his magic trick. And you know, sometimes he face shapes into Luke Skywalker and rapes a girl from his high school.
Which
So
is
there's
crazy.
a lot of different types of David Blaine type situations with that.
X-Files, solid. I haven't watched episodes since the last time we talked about it.
Oh,
I've
I gotta
been
get back on it.
Game of Thrones. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna watch the rest of Game of Thrones, and you know what? The next show I'm gonna watch, I haven't watched it in a while, is Entourage.
I never watched Entourage. Maybe
Dude.
we should start watching it at the same time.
Yeah, we should, because I've watched through that, and the movie's good. Yo, I'll tell you, that show got me hooked, because that was like every Sunday. That's what me and my dad would watch. That was like my Gary Fox and CJ Fox is like, that's our time. That was our time, you know. So that had that moment in there. But you watch that and you're like, yo, dude, definitely fucking that's how like the industry is in Hollywood. 100%. Like if you fuck somebody over, they're at you. And it's like based on Mark Wahlberg's, because Mark Wahlberg is a producer of it, and it was based on him and like his guys. So his crew. Yeah, it's good. You should watch it. Did you ever watch? Did you ever watch? See, we'll go on HBO kick. Did you ever watch True Blood off of HBO?
No, why would I ever watch that?
It's a fucking crazy show too, man.
No, don't put that shit on me. Dude, that's girl stuff.
Oh yeah.
Listen, this is a manly podcast, okay?
Dude, I'm telling you.
All right,
it's
listen,
crazy.
You're gonna jeopardize our Manscaped sponsorship. I got them by the balls. Get it? And,
yeah. We're not making any money off of these jokes.
And I'm gonna have to. I might have to buy the first razor myself and just talk about it a few times to get that ball rolling. Get those balls
that sponsorship
rolling. We're gonna cinch that sponsorship, guys. If go ahead and tweet out to Manscaped. Tell them let them know about the podcast. We're trying to gather up some sponsors here, and we think
maybe what we'll do is we'll do a live shaving right on the video. Fans only, right there.
I mean, listen, we're trying to get sexual with it. I can't think of a better way.
Shaving my balls on the video
for a live streaming of me shaving my penis live on YouTube.
My penis.
If this is what the people want, this is what the people are gonna get.
This is what they're asking for. Here it is. A little bit of the old snake venom.
Guys, if you ever want to see my pud undergo transformation, which has scarred many a women, then let me tell you, you're gonna want to tweet out to Manscaped and get that sponsorship going. That's what we need to do. Just rely on our friends and fans to just do outreach for us and get us sponsorship.
Outreach programs.
We're Game Plus Productions. We have
UNICEF.
dozens of viewers. You may have heard of us.
You may have heard of us. We want him as the spokesperson.
All right, we gotta end this episode. That's
we got to
contractually obligated hour. You want to hit him with the plugs, CJ?
Yeah, definitely. So if you're our friends, please like, favorite, and subscribe. If you just stumbled upon our episode because you saw them dancing videos from earlier,
Let's be honest.
You saw that?
Let's be honest,
You
guys.
just
If you're
come
watching
into
this
it.
video, you came for the titties, but you stayed for the high quality banter.
David Blaine stuff. This is the official David Blaine
You
fan
thought
club.
you were going to hot one with tits, and then we revealed ourselves to actually be a couple of autistic white guys on YouTube. That's a David Blaine type situation, and you can expect a lot of that on this channel.
Yeah, and you should hit that little bell for the notification, ding ding, because that just tells them when we upload the shits. So, and if you want to hear more about Wes shaving his balls, then you definitely gotta get in on this. Like, favor, and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your parents.
You say like,
tell
favor,
any
and subscribe. Show us your favor.
Show
us favor.
Show us your favor.
And Discord. Follow us on Discord. We'll put a link down below. I'm just cripplingly lonely, guys. I would love if any one of you, and our 1.666 repeating percentage of female fans would come and just have any conversation with us whatsoever. We'd certainly appreciate it. So find a link to our Discord server down below.
Could you imagine that one of the girls that you put on there, like, either comes in and just somehow sees you and is like, "Oh, I like him."
Are you saying I'm not a sex icon?
You might be. You might have it.
I'm gonna put your name. I'm gonna put your name on the board, and we'll see who the sex icon is. When I see my fucking fat ass bending over to write names on the board. All right,
dude, I'm telling you.
We'll see what kind of fans we can get.
Yeah, could you imagine though? I get that sponsorship right then and there. Hey, I'll take it.
Just get that Lululemon sponsorship. Just do an episode of yoga pants.
I'm not against anything that brings the comedy in there.
Guys, we just want cash. That's all we care about.
We want our drunk ass crypto to succeed.
We want cold hard cash, we want crypto on the rise, and we want free pairs of spandex. Okay?
I'm telling you, Elon Musk, he backed us up. He actually said that our cryptocurrency that we're making is on point.
Yeah, he backed it. He'll dump it in a week, but he's backing it right now.
He's backing it right now.
Reach out to Manscaped, reach out to Elon Musk, reach out to the CEO of Lululemon, who I'm pretty sure is a sexist, so he's probably going to love us. So send him an email.
Love it. Send him that. Awesome.
And that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode
thanks.
of whatever this is that we're doing.
The podcast, late night podcast. Wasn't that what you were calling it?
Yes. Who fucking cares?
Who knows?
Peace.